Here, take. Just a good sip of water. I'm in my kitchen. Parched. All right, let's see if the camera's good. Camera's good. Take off my chips, my sandals, and then I'll act like I'm on camera. Take. All right. So this is number 200. I have a calendar right here. 284 YouTube Live Yoga Routine. And today, what I want to talk about is the first chakra. The first chakra. You can call it chakra or chakra. Actually, I think he says you can call it either one. Let me see. Yep. Chakra or chakra. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So, today what I want to mention is the first chakra. And it's the root chakra. And it's called, I think, Mooladhara. Mooladhara. It's not listed on this page. It's Sanskrit. But Mooladhara, I believe that's what it's called. And actually, I know that's what it's called. I don't know why I said I believe. So the first chakra is the Mooladhara Chakra, and it's the law of the jungle. This is from We're All Doing Time by Bo Lozoff. And this is what he explains the first chakra, explaining the essence of it and the meaningfulness of it, and also why it's important, but also if it's overactive or blocked, why it's important to not have it overactive or blocked. And he gives a pretty good explanation. That's why I want to share it. The first chakra is the densest, thickest of the 7 filters. Like wearing dark glasses at night. When life is seen through the first chakra, only one question arises: how to survive. The first chakra isn't concerned with nice colors, pleasant sounds, the needs of others, or anything more sophisticated than primal existence. A newborn baby is pretty much operating from the first chakra. If it had to press a button to be fed, no matter whether that button blew up half of the world, it would push the button anyway. No blame can be laid on the baby. It's just the way its mind deals with reality. Babies are primitive in this way. Their minds don't deal with the unseen consequences of their actions. Most of us get more civilized early in life. But if you look around, especially in prison, but surely also on the streets, you can find many people who seem to be holding a lot of their power in this first chakra. You may try to reason with them from how you see things. Let me say that again. You may try to reason with them from how you see things, but the same world looks very different to them, and they're just acting accordingly. Just like people who have phobias about elevators, spiders, public places, etc., many phobias probably stem from energy caught in the first chakra. The aim of the spiritual seeker is for this and the other chakras to be wide open, without any set attitudes or habitual responses. If a real threat to our survival comes along, we may feel it in the first chakra, because that's what's really happening. But we don't have to live in dread of everyone we meet. That's a terribly lonely way to live. Bo Lozoff, We're All Doing Time. That's the first chakra that he was explaining, and it's the survival chakra. And that's why we have more. We have way more than 7, but we have more in yoga philosophy. I'm not saying believe this. You don't have to believe anything. Just understanding another's belief or another person's belief is very important. So, someone texted me while I was, it's my mom actually. She texted me. She gave me a smiley face. Because no matter how old you are, Mom will text you. Haven't heard from you. All right, so today we're going to switch up the 2-minute meditations. The first meditation we're going to do is the heart center meditation. And I'll explain that meditation when we get to it. And then we're going to do the meditation where you let your thoughts vanish and disappear, one at a time. And then we'll go to the next 2-minute meditation where you're just focusing on the breathing, watching yourself breathe. No other thoughts, just focus on the breathing. And then we're going to go into the easy poses, which stretching the neck. Ooh, I just cracked the neck. Stretching the neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, so on and so forth. And then we're going to stand and we're going to do 2 salutations, which is a meditation as well, a moving meditation. Yoga is a meditation. A lot of times we think of meditation as sitting. Nope, meditation is even when you move. So let's go ahead and begin. Get my book. We're All Doing Time was the first yoga book that I picked up. Well, a friend that I know suggested it to me a long time ago. He has a story to that book too. Not that specific book, but to the book. Well, I guess the Bible was the first, I always forget that, yoga book. So we're going to do the timer, 2 minutes. At 30 minutes, that was my nap. Try not to go longer than 30-minute nap. So we're going to go to easy pose. And you're just going to focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. That's the third meditation. So we have 3 meditations that I'm going to explain before we do them. Guess lint or whatever it was. So I'm going to explain them all right now. So the first meditation is the heart center meditation. You're going to think of whatever so-called negative thought that may exist, whatever it may be, suffering, fear, and you're going to bring that in to the heart center. Hold it in the heart center. That love, give it that love. Give it those qualities of forgiveness. And just let it soak up in love. And then you exhale through the top of the head, giving it to God. Capital G, God. Capital L, love. God is love. And then you're going to inhale through the top of the head. Hold that love in your heart, right in the heart center. And then exhale that love out to the world as a gift of love to the world. And you're going to continue this process. So it's inhale, hold it in the heart center. Exhale through the top of the head. Inhale through the top of the head. Hold it in the heart center and exhale it out. And then we're going to go right into the 2-minute meditation where you're letting your thoughts vanish and disappear. And you do that by focusing on the thought as you inhale, whatever thought it may be. So you inhale, think whatever thought you're thinking of. Don't judge it. It's just a thought. And then when you exhale that thought out, let it vanish and disappear. Naturally, another thought will come in. Allow yourself to think of that thought, whatever it may be. And then when you exhale that thought out, and you let it vanish and disappear. And then naturally, another thought will come in. Inhale, think of that thought. Exhale that thought out, let it vanish and disappear. And you continue that process until you realize, hey, I'm not my thoughts. I'm the thing that's watching my thoughts. Very powerful, because that gives you control. That gives you control of what you think. And if you know, yourself, lowercase s self, is made up of a collection of thoughts. The notion of a you is a collection of thoughts. But when you get that power back, then you can make the notion of yourself thoughts that you are positive. Give all your thoughts to create a positive lowercase yu. And then we're going to go into the focusing on breathing. So all the thoughts are gone, and then you're just going to watch yourself breathe. And you do that by focusing on the belly. So when you inhale, the belly expands with air. You watch that. When you exhale, the belly goes in. You watch that. Inhale, exhale. Watch it. What'll happen many times is your mind will wander. And when it does, you realize, hey, I'm thinking about my second cup of coffee. I have coffee there. Nope, let it go and bring your focus back to the breathing. And just watch yourself breathe. And many times what will happen is you'll start to control your breathing. And when you realize, hey, I'm controlling my breathing, just let go. Don't try to not control it. That's when you're going to control it. Just let go and watch it. Let go of control. So I'm going to do those three back to back. Clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. That's Dougie Fresh. Whoops, let me start over. I think that was Dougie. No, that wasn't Dougie Fresh. That's a song in the 90s, I think. Like house music. That was a little bit after my music love for music. Okay, 2 minutes. Love meditation, heart center meditation. Now, the next meditation is watching your thoughts. Remember, inhale, think of whatever thought you're thinking of. Exhale that thought out. And let that vanish and disappear. And just continue for 2 minutes. And just watch yourself breathe. Focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. And when your mind wanders, you start to think about other things, just gently bring your focus back to the breathing. 2 minutes. And the palms together, the thumbs to the heart center. And cut off my phone. Really? So right into the easy poses. Focus on the breathing. Still 100% focus on the breathing. Now tilt the head to the right. Right ears to the right shoulder. Left shoulder's down, back straight. You're focusing on the breathing. Still watching yourself breathe. You feel the stretch that's happening in the left side of the neck. Maybe you're feeling fatigue in your lower back. If you are, just lean back. Adjust yourself. Modify the pose. Let the mind and body connect. So don't try to do a pose that you can't do or makes you uncomfortable. Get comfortable. Let the mind and body connect. And then bring the head to center. Tilt the head to the left ear to the left shoulder. Back is straight. Right shoulder's down. And just focus on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. That heightens your awareness. Lets you feel what's being stretched. Lets you feel what's happening in the body. Bring the head to center. Now tilt the head back. Now here you're not drawing the head back, going straight up, so the chin goes straight up. Just focus on the breathing. I'm going to bring the chin down to the chest. You don't want to curl the back. Keep the back as straight as you can. The head to center. Then neck rolls. Drop the head to the right, down and around. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. And just focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. When you're going down, you're exhaling. As you're going up, you're inhaling, linking the movement with the breathing. And then go ahead and reverse when the head goes to the top. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Again, link the movement with the breathing, focusing on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. And then when the head goes to the top, bring yourself to the center. Then shoulder shrugs. Right in the shoulder shrug, shoulders to the ears, back down and around. Shoulders are going up. You're inhaling. And as the shoulders go back and down, you're exhaling. And you're focusing 100% on the breathing. Think of nothing else but the breathing. And then when the shoulders go to the ears, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. And just focus on the breathing, watching yourself breathe. And then when the shoulders go to the ears, bring yourself to the center. Right into trunk rotations, dropping down to the right, down and around. When you're going down and around, back is straight. Reaching out, exhaling. And when you're coming up, you're inhaling, focusing on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else but of the breathing. Linking the movement with the breathing. You're becoming one with the movement. And then when the trunk goes to the top, you're going to reverse. Exhale as you go down and around. Inhale as you go up. Again, link the movement with the breathing. I keep on saying it because that's what you need to do. I know, hey, I already got it. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't have it right now. All right, now I do. When I talk, my breath goes out of alignment. And then bring yourself to center. And now half spinal twists. Left hand's on the right knee. Right arm goes up. Think of the spine. Pull yourself up. Then you twist. Palm goes to the floor, to the back. Arm is straight and it's against the back. And make sure the head is twisting and you're focusing 100% on breathing. Now in this pose, when you inhale, the belly swells with air and it pushes you out of the pose slightly. Let yourself be pushed out. And when you exhale, the belly goes in, you go back into the pose. It's a subtle movement. And you're aware of that movement, but you're not focused on it. You're focusing 100% on the breathing. And make sure the head is twisting. And then go ahead and release, back to center. And then the other side. Right hand's on the left knee, left arm goes up. Pull yourself up, think of the spine. And then you twist, palm goes to the floor, center to the back, arm is straight. And it's against the back. And make sure the head is twisting. And when you inhale, the belly swells with air and it pushes you out of the pose slightly. Let yourself be pushed out. When you exhale, you go back into the pose. It's a subtle movement. You're aware of that movement, but you're not focused on it. You're focusing on the breathing. And then go ahead and release, back to center. Hands to your knees. Maybe in your lap, maybe you're leaning back. Just watch yourself breathe. Now we're going to stand up for the 2 sun salutations. Even as you stand, it's a big transition. Doesn't look like yoga, but it's yoga because you're going to stay in the moment, right? And we're going to go right to mountain pose. Mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms relax, shoulders relax. And you're finding that spot where the skeleton just stands as if you were just your skeleton. You're feeling that stability. You're feeling that balance. And you're letting that stability and that balance transfer to the mind, allowing the mind to become stable, allowing the mind to become balanced. You're letting the mind and the body dissolve into that stability, into that balance, becoming one, capital O, oneness. Now we're going to do 2 sun salutations, and we're going to move through them quickly. So when you're opening up, you're inhaling as much as you can. I'll lead you through these. And when you close up, you're exhaling as much as you can. Going into the poses as much as you can. Still listening to the body. So you may think, hey, I can go into this pose deeper. No, listen to yourself. Maybe you physically can, but maybe you physically shouldn't. So learn to listen to yourself. You're becoming your own guru, your own teacher, your own leader, learning to trust yourself. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push your arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Inhale as much as you can, and then exhale. And as you exhale, you hitch forward from the lower back, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Get all the air out. And then left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, so the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching, inhaling. And then exhale, downward dog. Get all the air out. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. Exhale. And then you're going to inhale, drop down to the knees and chest. Slide up, tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. Inhaling slowly. And then exhale. As you exhale, you're pushing into the downward dog. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling. And then left foot is up between the hands. Inhale. Top of the foot to the floor in the back. Knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Arching the back, inhaling. And then exhale. Standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. The palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out, exhale. And one more, inhale. Exhale, as you exhale, you hinge forward from the lower back, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. Then left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top the foot to the floor in the back. Knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally, back is arching, inhaling. And then exhale, downward dog. Pushing into it, arms are straight, legs are straight. Get all the air out. And slide into the upward dog, inhale. Inhale as much as you can. Modify the poses how you have to. As long as the mind and body is connecting. Downward dog, pushing into it. Left foot is up between the hands. Low lunge, top the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor. Inhaling. And then exhale, standing forward bend. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Push all the air out. Palms together. Reach out. Up and back. Inhale. Then exhale. Turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Thumbs to the heart center. And back to mountain pose. Mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent. Hips are tilted. Arms are relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. You find in that spot where the skeleton just stands as if you were just your skeleton. Tapping into that stability. And letting that stability transfer to the mind. Allowing the mind to become stable. And the mind and body become one. And they dissolve into oneness, dissolve into that stability. We're just going to stay here a little bit longer, so just focus on the breathing. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And that's it. So that is number, I think 285 yoga, YouTube live yoga routine. I can't see my calendar. I have one there. So I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.